Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Work It Wednesday and we already finished the page we were working on, so we will be starting a new one. We have another page from Scot Howden's grayscale book. This is from his first grayscale book. There are two available. I don't have the second one. I haven't bought it yet. I keep on procrastinating on it. So this is the page that we're going to be coloring. If you want to take a look at any of Scot Howden's work, it is listed below the video on his Etsy. Hello, Emily. Hello, Sue. Lurk away, dear. And hello, Yana. And hello, everyone out there in Lurkerland. And I know people are saying that lurking sounds kind of creepy, but there's lurking and then there's stalking. I don't mind lurkers. Stalkers, it depends upon who you are. I married my last one, so it's okay. I don't think it lists as a stalker if you give them the house key. I don't think they consider it a stalker anymore. Hello, Mama Mona. Welcome, welcome. We are still using the Evazar colored pencils. Hopefully y'all can hear me all right. I'm going to zoom on in here. Kind of looks like he sort of pasted that face on there, but we'll fix it. It's okay. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Frederica. Hello, Dawn. And hello, Lisa. Welcome. From the UK. All right. So she looks like she's wearing some bloomers and a little floral corset thing. So let's get started on her skin. All right, I need the sharpener. We're going to start with, let's start with taupe first. Hello, Calamity. And hello, Precious, if you're out there. All right, so we're going to start with taupe in our shadow areas. This is a really, really, really small portrait type area. I'm going to put that shadow in. Not quite sure if you guys can see anything I'm putting down. It is really light, so. This poor fairy is contorted in all different directions here. She looks like she's about to fall off the mushroom. Oh, well, hello to him anyway. I hope he feels better soon. I know how he feels. I have had my foot in ice half the day. Well, I hope you feel better. And I hope it's just bronchitis. Yeah, that would help. Try not to scare off the customers. All right. I think that is all of the shadow areas, except for down here. Now we're going to use our coral. Oh, nice. Well, that's always good. Mandalas are fine. You guys can color mandalas. I just like to pick on Jen about them. Because she picks on me about them, so I like to pick on her. I don't mind mandalas. I just don't color them myself. You've been stuck. Well, as long as you're coloring something, that's all that matters. And if it's relaxing, then color it. If you enjoy it, color it. That's all that matters. I'm sorry you've been stuck. I'm just happy to hear you're coloring. All right, then the next one we're going to use is light salmon. Yep. Yeah, one of those things, sometimes the germs are what keeps it at bay. Your body's so busy fighting off the germs that you don't get the normal stuff. So now I am using light salmon. I'm going over the taupe and the salmon, or the coral. sorry. I hope you can get to coloring soon. Nothing worse than not being able to do something you enjoy because of pain. So at this point, she is in her very ugly teenage stage. And even Mr. Choo Choo agrees. Hopefully she develops past her ugly teenage stage. I've had a few that just haven't developed past that. All right. And then the next one we're going to use is peaches and cream. Hello, Angela. No problem at all. Lurk away, lurk away. Oh, nice. Spa day. Well, I hope it helps. Spa days are relaxation. Unless you get stressed out by people. Then it's not so much relaxation. Hopefully my hand isn't in the way. Hello, Kenny. How are you today, dear? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And then last but not least, we're going to use ivory. Hello, Bee. Welcome, welcome. And the ivory is our blending color. We may come back through with a little bit of white just to tone it down a little bit if it's a little too dark. Oh dear, that's a little tall. It's after 7 o'clock there. Yeah. Just after 4 here. All right, I'm gonna brush this off. Yeah, you can cut the grass up until almost like I think 8 o'clock here. And then people start getting a little fussy at you. But the noise ordinance doesn't go in until, at 10, so if you want to be out cutting the grass at 10 o'clock at night, I guess you can. I personally wouldn't suggest it, but yeah. I have seen people do it. Get home from work and cut the grass. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of the white because she's a little bit pinker than I want, or peachier than I want. And we're just going to add just a little bit of white. Oh, nice. Bob's home. There we go. That's better. Just toning it down just a little bit. With that white. Alright, now I want to take just a little bit of the shadow here. Let's put in some of those colors. Alright, now we're going to take a little bit of, her lips are so tiny. Let's just do them a little bit of this cherry pink. And barely see them. There we go. And then her eyes, we're going to do turquoise. But we're going to sharpen the turquoise really tight. Really, really, really sharp so that we can get into those little tiny areas. Like so. Cover up any boo-boos with the white. There we go. Yeah, well, you know. I don't know what to do about that. Hello, Noel. Alright, now we're going to take a bit of cinnamon. Everybody's in the corner today. In my coloring corner. You're all in the corner. Ha ha. Because I invited you. And I like you here, so don't go anywhere. Hello, Millen. Welcome, welcome. Okay. And then we're going to take a little bit of hazelnut. That's right, the corner is where all the cool kids hang out. I'm terrified of them. And I don't think I have any of Anastasia's books. Although I have seen many, many of them, and they scare me. It's like the Serene book, you know, it scares me. I don't want to mess it up. I don't think I have any. I'd have to look. I don't remember if I bought any of Anastasia's stuff because it's so hard to get here. That and the expense of it. But I have Serene and I have that sort of thing. I might have an Anastasia. I thought I did, but I'll have to look. I can't color along with a video. It's the weirdest thing. I can't color along with a video, but I can watch a video and take pointers from it and use that information when I color. But I can't, like, I can't follow a Chris Chang and color exactly like she's showing, if that makes sense. Do her eyebrows before I forget. Does she? I need the cinnamon. Actually, I think I do have some of her free downloads. Maybe that's what I have, is some of her free downloads. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. But I try not, like if I'm having, if I'm coloring something and I see somebody else coloring it, I try really hard not to copy their colors because, you know, I want to take inspiration from, but I don't want to copy somebody else's work, you know. There we go with the hair. Now we're going to take the blender and we're just going to blend her hair because it's such a small area. Doing flicks and that sort of thing is just not something that's going to work out well. So I'm going to use the blender to drag some of that darker colors down and around. Like that. Alright, now her outfit. Let's do her outfit. Let's start off with this color. We're going to do this part up here in leaf colors and then this part down here and the skirt area under her in petal colors, I think. Maybe. Hello, Alex. She has colored portraits. I've seen her. Yeah. There are some pictures that I find I can't color after watching somebody color them right away because the coloring that they've done on them, the colors they chose and everything else were just so perfect that I just couldn't change them. All right, starting off with lime green. And then we're going to go into apple green. One of the reasons why I'm not great with buddy colors And if I am doing a buddy color, I prefer not to see what you've done because it will, I'll look at it and go, okay, yeah, that's just too perfect, and I'm out. Terrible with buddy colors. I do them, but very rarely. And then I'm going to use evergreen. No, forest green. Yeah, forest green. Maybe evergreen. Forest green, evergreen, forest green. Actually, let's use fern green. Let's go, just one lighter. And I can't pick all my colors for a color blend, I guess, because I use more than sometimes I use 4 or 5, sometimes I use 6 or 7, sometimes I use 2. It all depends on the picture on what I'm going to use as a blend, if that makes sense. And go back in with that apple green and bring that out a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I admire those that can, but I just can't pre-plan that far. I just wing it. I hope it looks good. I love those that can. For myself, I just find that it's just not something that every picture is different and it takes different things. All right. It's one thing I like about the palette challenges is it makes me consider what can be done with a small amount of colors. But I don't like doing them too often because I would get frustrated. How many of you are going to join the palette challenge on the Facebook group? I know Yana's already done her picture. I don't know if Yana's put it in the challenge album. Going back over it with the lime. and blending it all together. I've done my challenge page. Oh, another Agusa page. Shannon's going to have lots of Agusa, Kanoko Agusa's work for this month. I have some pages picked out for next month, but yeah. All right, now we're going to pick Purple Iris. We're going to do her little skirt area, her bloomers. There's a skirt area here. I think it's a skirt. Just the way that it's got ruffles is kind of funny. I'll have to ask him. What exactly did you draw that as? That's the rock behind, or the moss behind. Okay. Oh dear. Welcome back. I'm glad that you got that figured out. And then we can go through here. Sometimes I have difficulty figuring out where things start and where things end until they have color on them. And then I go, oopsie. That is not what that's supposed to be. All right, I think that's got that corrected. All right, hurry back. All right. Not overly fond of the bloomers, but that's okay. We will get over them. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a pencil here, and we're just going to make sure that we put in the lines of this mushroom here. just so that we can see it when we're coloring. Because I want to do that see-through, so we're going to color it see-through with the mushroom behind it. All right, so let's do her wings. I need Arctic blue. Nice. I'm not coloring the whole thing. I'm just going to color the edges and the bottom. Because it's going to be a see-through wing, we don't want the wing to be too dense with color. But we still want it to be discerned that it's the wing. All right. I'm going to come down off of here. All right. Like that. Yep, they're bloomers. They're down here. They'll stand out more once I do the mushroom. Once I do the mushroom, they'll stand out a little more. And there we have the wings. And we'll continue with the wings after we do all the other, like this mushroom and some of the background, because it's going to be built or put into the wings before I glitterize the wings. All right, let's start on the mushroom. So we're going to start with sunflower. All right, so sunflower is going to be our lightest color. Thank you for the hearts. And I'm just going around everything. There's some grass here, some grass there. Now the mushroom is not going to be yellow, but the highlights are going to have that brighter yellow tinge to them. So basing it in yellow gives us the ability to build that highlight color easily. Make sure you go around your little spots there. You don't have to be overly precise with it, just getting that color on there so you have something to blend into to create that highlight. All right. Okay, so we've got a base on there. Now we're going to go a little darker with our orange. Again, just going into that base area, staying in the shadows this time. And we're going to build that color up, and then we'll put the highlight back in a little brighter. All right. Now we're going to come down into the highlight a little tiny bit. Not over an overabundance of it, but we are going to come down into it. I'm not worried about going too much into the little spotted areas because we will be coming back through with some gel pen for that. I want to try to avoid it a little bit because the gel pen may bleed the color through if there's too much color on it. But I'm going to go over it with the Prisma White and some glitter gel pen. So. Yay, gel pen. Yes. think that's all of the orange areas. Now we're going to go in with some scarlet red. I need to think of what to do for dinner after stream, but we had a simple dinner last night, so. Well, the boys did anyway. Now I'm filling in not all of the orange area, but most of it where it's a little darker here towards the edge. Making sure that we get into those shadow areas of the white spots there. And I want to put a little bit of red there so that I can put those shadows in. And come up through here. Those deep shadow areas. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might do burgers and salad. All right. Oh, yum. All right, Sue, thank you so much for stopping in. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day, evening, night. Don't work too hard. This really dark area here, I'm putting a little bit more pressure on that red. For that shadow. Right. Okay, now we're going to go in with dark steel blue. I can't eat potatoes. I want potatoes now. I can't eat them. Now I want potatoes. And we're going to use the steel blue in our shadows to show the decay of the mushroom plus the shadow of it. You're okay. But now I want taters. All right. Just going underneath her, filling in those shadows. Going under the edges of the white spots here. Just making them stand up a little more. Hello, Celine. Yes, I cannot have potatoes because of the starch. Starch makes my tummy very crummy. Starch and gluten gives me crummy tummy. Okay, now we're going to come in through here. And fill in that shadow as well. And then up through here a little. And then we're going to take Value Red. Nice, Yana. And we're just going to darken up the red areas, coming into that yellow in the darkest of areas there, blending that blue in. To sharpen this. My cousin used to go mushroom hunting all the time. I don't think he's physically capable of it anymore, but it was one of his favorite things to do. like so. And then we'll be going over it again with the orange and then the yellow. Yeah, we did too. Either potatoes or rice, but Dad always preferred potatoes. Hello, Jen. All right. Now we're going to take that red and we're just going to come off of here. Just going to extend it a little bit. So this is the scarlet red, which is an orangey red. Just going to extend that orange up a little bit. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're making impressions. On young, impressionable young minds, you know. Jen's making impressions on young minds, guys. Should we be afraid? Ah. You should have looked the other way and said, who, where? No comment, yes. You have no proof. All right, and then we're going to take the sunflower. There we go. And then we're going to dust it off, and there we have our mushroom top. Thank you, Yana. And then we're going to take some gray, and we're going to take green gray. Hello, Nightbot. We're going to put in the little shadow areas. In the spots. Thank you, Frederica. These ones underneath her are going to be done with a light gray. The ones in the front will be done with some white. And then we'll put a bit of sparkle on it. Alright, I think that's all of them. Oh, there's this one here. Alright, now we're going to take cloud gray or gray cloud, whichever, and we're going to put it under here. We're going to color in the ones that are shadowed by her body and her arm. And then we're going to take the white. Thank you, Kenny. Using the Prisma white because it's very white. And I could do the white with the gel pen, but I want to put some glitter on the spots. So now we're not going to put the glitter on until later, but I am going to take the blender and just smooth this out a little bit. There's a little bit too much white spot showing through. As you all know, mushroom tops are quite smooth. Thank you, Kenny. Yes, I said glitter. Just smoothing out that color. Hello, Louise. Welcome, welcome. How are you? All right, now we're going to dust that all off. And there we have the top of our mushroom. Now for the bottom part of our mushroom, we're going to go with some lighter brown. So we're going to take some camel first of all, and we're going to do the edge here. That's awesome, Louise. I'm glad you're doing well. And here we go with that. Okay, so there's our edge. Now we're going to just do a base coating of the camel. Making sure that I don't go over any of the grass. Although, yeah, some of the grass looks like it was drawn in after the mushroom. And it's a little see-through, which is just a little weirder to me. But this is taken from a watercolor painting that he did, so that may explain it. All right, I think. Okay. Ah, they're going. um, yeah, they're going. My body does not like exercise. It does not like any of the exercise that I've been doing, and has objected strongly and violently. But it will heal, and then it will have to do what I want it to do, darn it. No, I'm not scribbling a mandala today. Maybe on Saturday. Your being here hasn't stressed me out that much yet, Jen. So I'm using hazelnut. I bet you can. Just putting the hazelnut in the shadowy areas. All right, and then we're going to take our mocha. Yeah, it's just what it is. I've been working out on my exercise bike, and it's giving me issues with my feet. Not sure if it's the exercise bike or if it's going for walks with new shoes on. But something has decided, yeah, you can't exercise for a couple of days. Oh yeah, and by the way, that's going to hurt every time you step on it. Nice. Oh, nice, Kelly. And hello, Kelly, if I missed you coming in. Hello, Zoe. Now we're going back over it with the camel. All right. It's concentration. Trying to see where things are so that I don't color over something that I'm not supposed to be coloring over. All right. And there we have our nice, Zoe. Well, I hope you enjoyed your vacation. Now get back to work. Isn't that what vacation means? Is work twice as hard when you get home? All right. And there we have our mushroom and our fairy. Now, I'm going to work on the stump. So I need bark. Yep, parenting does require a lot of patience and a lot of work. You are very correct there. All right. Now we're going to take bark. And I'm just coloring the darker areas with bark. I don't know if that would be classified as your superpower though, Jen. Now we're going to come up here a little bit. Just making sure that I get under some of that moss that's up there and get some of the brown on the bark of the tree itself, the stump itself. And now we're going to use elephant gray. We're going to blend into the stump. Try not to go over top of the grass. And we're also going to take a little bit of green gray. Can anyone help me with an off-topic? What are you using it for? Um, Sorry, I missed the question, the first part of the question, I think. I would use the, not Gorilla Glue, but I would use, and you can use Gorilla Glue because it's not going to be something that's lit on fire. But I would use Crazy Glue. But there are ceramic glues out there as well. but crazy glue is usually my go-to for that kind of thing. And most glues are not flammable once they're dry. They're flammable in their wet state and gaseous state. You guys can't see any of what I'm putting down here, but that's okay. I can. So I'm just putting little bits of elephant gray and green gray into the bark. Yeah, no, I would definitely suggest you using a glue that says that it works on ceramics. Most glue, once it's dry, um, is no longer flammable. It's in their liquid state that they're usually flammable. So if it says that you can use it on ceramics, then I would not worry about it. But make sure that it's completely dry before you put a candle in it. Is my suggestion. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you just keep an eye on it, let it dry completely, it should be fine. think that is it for our stump color. Oh, yeah, I think you should be able to just glue it back on, Kelly, and it'll be fine. Now we're going to take some greens and we're going to do the grass. So we're going to start with apple green. So I'm just basing the grass with the apple green. This is just really loosely going over top of it and mapping it out. Nice. Good night, doggies, and hello, Shannon. Doggy bedtime. I think it's cute the doggies have a bedtime. My doggy used to tell me when it was bedtime. He used to get very angry if we weren't in bed on time. All right. Oy. There's a lot of grass sticking out here. Yes, my son's girlfriend's father. And he fibbed, so they're not going to do anything about it. Malawa is a very large dog. Malawa, Malawa. Not a Malamute, but a Malawa or something like that. Alright. I'm going to work with that for now. We'll move on to the back areas later. I'm going to go in with aloe vera. Oh, we're almost at time. So we are almost at time. So I'm going to show you on a few of these reads here how we're going to do this. Did you want me to continue this on a video or finish it up on Saturday? Or finish it on my own and just post it and start a new one on Saturday? So those are our three choices. I'm going to put in a poll. Video Saturday or on my own. All right, there's a poll. Hello, Blue. Yeah, me too. Me too. So I put a poll up of when to finish this. If you guys want me to finish it on my own, finish it on a video, or finish it on Saturday. If we go with finish it on my own, I will finish it and post it on Instagram and start a new page on Saturday. Now, because I am going away at the end of the month, we do have one less page that we'll be finishing up because I will be missing Wednesday and Saturday at the end of the month, plus Wednesday and Saturday of the first week of October. So unless I'm able to stream while we're away. If I'm able to stream while we're away, I will. If I'm not, then I won't. But I'm not going to guarantee it until I'm there and know what kind of internet availability there is. Oh, my son's girlfriend's father lost the tip of his finger. He made it sound like he lost his whole darn finger, and it was just the tip of his finger, but still, it's a part of his finger. I just don't think it was as bad as he made it out to be. He got some stitches and got sent home. Yeah, it's a big dog. Uh, yeah, probably not. I'm just going to be sitting there coloring. That's all I'm going to be doing. Oh God, I've got heartburn now. No, it was this much of his finger. Down to the first knuckle. It wasn't the whole darn thing. Like, don't tell me that he lost a whole finger and didn't even lose part of it. Like I said, he made it out to sound a lot worse than it was. Yeah, I thought he did too. It's like, don't tell me that you lost your whole finger and it's just a part of it. Hello, Marilyn. Oh, nice. That's a big dog too. Yeah. Exactly, exactly. That is exactly it, Shannon. Exactly. Men and their stories. Excuse me. Going back over it with the apple green. And once I finish this side of the grass, I'll take a look at the poll. So get your votes in. Let me know what you want want me to do here. All right. Okie. So that's pretty much the way that the grass is going to grow. No, he didn't say. He just said that the dog bit him. It's like, whatever. You must have did something to it. Although that dog is a little bit inbred and kind of um, what's the word? A little aggressive. That's the word. So it could have been he was putting down his food and the dog was quickly grabbing to his food, or, it could have been anything. Just going through with a little bit of fern green as well. Thank you, Mona. No, he doesn't, but he does watercolor all of his illustrations. So a lot of things are done with watercolor and then drawn. But he has been around a lot longer than AI work, so. And there we have, so far, what we've gotten done. Let's take a look at our poll here. So it is to be continued on Saturday. So you guys want me to continue it on Saturday. So I will do that on Saturday. I will finish up the grass underneath here, and we'll finish up the stump, the moss, the other mushrooms, the ferns, and the background on Saturday. Yeah, he's always had that watercolor style. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, Calamity. I may go over the stump again with a little bit more color, and we'll be using some inks on the background. Nice. All right. So if you want to color any of his PDFs, you can definitely take a look at his Etsy store, which is below the video. On his Etsy store, he also has the prints of the ones he's painted of all of his pictures. So you can actually see the way that he's done it. Which, when you're looking at a grayscale, gives you a good understanding of where things are and how things why things look the way they look. All right, guys, so I will finish this on Saturday. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Not only does it help us out with our analytics, but it also helps us out with our self-esteem. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until Saturday, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in other streams. Until next time, bye-bye for now.